first sign to know a woman who is toxic in a relationship, see, when there is a man and a woman in a relationship quarreling, by what the woman is saying and what the man is saying, I can tell you who is toxic in that relationship. I can tell you who is manipulative. I can tell you who is a narcissistic person. The first thing a toxic woman does, if she cannot beat you, she attacks your character. She calls you that you are insecure. She says you are feminine. She says you are sassy. She says you are not man enough. Once you see a lady begin to call you this, just know you are doing something right. Because why? She will find a way to break that your masculine frame. She will say you are not masculine enough. You must not listen to her. You must never listen to what she is saying. Why must she not listen to her? Because she wants to break your confidence. This is what toxic women do. They attack your character. They attack your confidence. They will call you brokey. Oh, you have to be used to all this kind of a thing. When a woman calls you such kind of a thing, know that you are doing something right in your life. She will say you are a broke man. It does not concern her. She will say you are insecure. They always use the word is insecure, because whenever you speak up for your rights or you speak up for something that you feel you don't like or you don't need, they will always say you are insecure. Immediately she say you are insecure, just know you are doing something right. Stand on it. Put your leg on their neck. Stamp your leg on their neck and don't remove it. That is how you treat toxic people, especially most women that are toxic or toxic women. Example of a woman that is toxic: when she sprays her hair red color, that is a toxic person. I'm telling you for fact. Once a lady begins to spray her hair red or is putting on red wine color, that person is a toxic person and that person is a narcissistic person. I'm telling you this for real. I'm telling you this for real. So that is what they do. So when she cannot target you physically, she targets your character. Sometimes what a woman does, if she wants to kill your confidence, she deliberately posts another guy on her picture or on her status to trigger you, to know what you can do. Let me tell you something. She always want to test you. She always want to test your confidence. You must stay grounded as a man. You should overlook that thing and look at her like, what is this rat doing? That is how I just see them. Whenever I see them acting that way, I like, what is this rat trying to test me for? You know who I am as a man, you still want to test me. What are you testing me for? I am telling you for fact, don't fall for such thing. Don't react. Let her misbehave. Whenever she misbehaves, she will come down to her senses. This is what they do. They target your character. Do not allow such kind of a thing. I'm telling you, most men out here, most of you that are simping, any small thing you react. If you know you don't like something, tell her. And once you tell her, remove your mouth from there. I'm a kind of person, me and you, we are having a conversation, I'm not just listening to you, I'm also reading between the line. I am knowing what you can do in the future, what you can be and what you can do. In fact, from your words, I can know the kind of person you are. So I will now ask myself, do I want to talk to this person? Do I want to have a relationship with this person or not? This is how it always falls down. You understand? Once a woman has not been with a man who has boundaries or a man who is strong, when a woman has not been with a man who can tell her what you do is bad, this thing you are doing is not nice, if she has never been with such kind of a man, instead of her to listen and kind of like readjust herself, what she does is she does not readjust herself. She will start finding way on how to break you, to make you look like the previous men she has been dating. If she has been dating simps, weak men that have no boundaries, men that don't lead, she is dating those kind of men because it feels safe. It gives her a form of control to do whatever she like. The day she meets a real man who will not accept that kind of nonsense, most of these women will not readjust to that. They will start finding ways of how to break you down to look like the men they have been with. And when you don't give them that chance, they'll start telling you, comparing you to their exes. Why are they comparing you to their exes? Because that their exes take bullshit. Now the question is, if your ex was good enough, why are you now dating me? That is the question you should ask her. If you say you are comparing me with your ex, or your ex was like this, why are you dating me? Why is that person your ex? When she has not been with a true man, when she meets a true man and she doesn't understand it, she will find all means to try to break that man down to look like the man she has been dating. But you must never allow such kind of a thing to happen. You must never allow such kind of a thing to happen. Rather, you kick her and tell her to go. You cannot break your boundaries. You cannot settle for less simply because you want to make somebody happy. No, you are not Father Christmas. You didn't come to the world to just make her happy. You came to the world to lead her to the right path as a man. That is your duty. Protect, serve. Treat her better. The Bible says husbands should love their wife as their own body. You don't start treating a girlfriend like a wife. You don't do that. The Bible says husband should love their wife. But what I see young these days is young men loving girls as if they are married. And she breaks your heart and you don't wonder and ask yourself, why did this girl break my heart? Because you are not following according to what the Bible says. You are only dating. She is your girlfriend. She is not your wife yet. There are some things you don't do. If you do everything for her now as a husband and you guys are only dating, you are not married, what will you now do for her when you are married? Understand that women always expect. Women always expect things. If you treat her well now, I'm not saying you should not treat your girlfriend well, but if you start treating her like a wife, doing her everything as a wife, now, when you marry her, what will you do? The Bible says, husband, love your wife as your own body. It did not say, boyfriend, love your girlfriend as your own body. The Bible did not say that. Follow Bible principle. This is why I tell you people that pastors are one of the most masculine men we have in life. Have you ever asked yourself a question why your wife cannot give you respect, but she will give a respect to that pastor? Because that pastor follows orderliness. He follows what is right, because rightness, truth is strict. She will go to the church, she will kneel down for that pastor, but she will never kneel down in the house for you. And you are not asking yourself a question, why? Because you are not leading like the pastor. You are not leading like a man. Nobody says you should not treat your girlfriend well, but treating a girlfriend as a wife when she's not ready to be a wife yet is a red flag. You only marry that woman and love her like you love your own body when you become a husband and wife. When you do everything for her now that she's a girlfriend, what will you do for her when she's a wife? And when I talk here, all these feminists will come and attack me because I'm speaking the truth, because I am saying the truth. How many of them you see on my life? Learn. Don't be a weak man. Don't start from your young age and start doing love. Reserve that love when you are married for your wife. The one you are dating now, you don't even know whether you marry that person. When you marry your wife, you love her the way the Bible said you should love your wife, not girlfriend. I rest my case.